Hello everyone. Just making sure it made it to the group. No, not yet. 1 second. Mom, do we have to do something to get into the group or no?
It should go.
Oh, hold up. Oh.
Is it in there?
Yes, it's just...
It just has a little bit of a delay.
Giving me some...
It's 13 pages.
problems. There we go. Oh, hello everyone. Sorry I'm a bit late. It is what it is. So tonight we're going to use some Boho Beauty Super Fun Times and a new piano rice paper, which looks very fancy.
Collection to be decided.
Yeah, the collection name is currently not there, so if you've got a collection name suggestion, you can put it in the comment section. It's up to you. You can message it us.
Should actually belong in Glamorous, to be perfectly honest. It does belong with Glamorous, because Glamorous is music and makeup.
Right. Okay.
Who knows why?
Right. Hello, Pam and Auntie Robin and Di and Karen. It's also, this video is also on YouTube and you can watch it at any time. Now, what I'm thinking with the flowers are, vellum is a little bit contentious. So what we're first going to do with them is we're going to glossy accent the top of them first to try and get them to, I guess, stabilize them. And then cut them out and use them as collage that way. They will be glossy, but hopefully it works. Can I borrow your glue, Mum? I forgot to grab it. Thank you. All right, here we go. So let's just come in. And then we are. And I'll just do the first one and then I'll show you how much glue we've put on it. We don't want too much because we want it to dry during the time we're doing the background. Because we want these just to be the very top layer. So there we go. So that's it then. It's actually quite a thin layer. It's not super thick. You could do them a bit textured, like you could do the next one like you just really want to make sure that you've got the outline of your flower done. And then let's just do a few of these. Remembering that we've got to fussy cut them as well. Let's not forget that. So the amount that you glue, you're going to have to fussy cut. I'm just remembering that so I don't do 50 of them. Oh, hello, Nikki and Diane. And thank you, Karen. But yeah, so then I don't do 50 of them. And then go, oh my gosh. No. Who owns the folder that you're putting it into?
Me.
I would just double check. You might answer something. Right, let's just come in and sorry, I'm just talking about Dropbox.
I'm gonna try something.
Just putting on that. I want some of these pink ones to match our pinkiness of our piano. Definitely thinking sunset auburn tones.
Why is it too big?
And just do an extra pink one. So then we've got an uneven number because we got 6, that would be 12, and then 13 flowers, right? I think fussy cutting 13 flowers will be enough for me. So let's just put that one off to the side. Actually, we'll give that one back to Mum because it's a boomerang. There you go. And then we'll put our glossy accent flowers to one side to dry, nice and flat. And a flat spot near my desk.
Drop her on my desk.
Yes, please. Okay, that's the end that's not glossy accented. Be careful you don't get your finger in it. Yeah, they have to be flat.
Geez, I need to move that away from me. I'm gonna.
Yeah. There's a second page.
Oh, dearie me.
They need to be flat. Key.
Oh, it ran.
Oh dear. Well, it's over your side of the border.
It's on my desk now.
Rightio. Let's get. Oh, hello. People over on YouTube. Hello. Okay, so let's come in and glue down our rice paper. Let's get our colours out. So might do these ones here, and we'll make the pink a little bit lighter. We might actually make the pink a little bit thicker as well with some modelling paste. Just trying to see where my bottle went. We're going to borrow Mum's real quick. There we go. So just get it some body because we could actually come in and like try and get this flower type effect as well. So let's just.
I'm gonna go out and shower that kid because otherwise
she is showered.
Oh, otherwise I'm gonna be making complaints about Dropbox, and I'm going to be shoving Dropbox through the.
We've yeah, Noah and I got showered before I went on class.
Yep. See, before class, our first digital paper pack would have gone live, but Dropbox is being a menace. So, not going to be live.
Okay, Mum. Don't know what to say. Technology.
What's that?
I was like, I don't know what to say. Technology.
Technology.
So let's come and stick this down. Now, where we've stuck it is all good, but I want the full piano, and it goes over the spine bit here because that's where the spine is. So we need to make like a clear indent for the spine. And let's just come put a bit of glue down. There we go. A bit extra bit of glue there. And then we just come in with the water on our tip of our paintbrush. Just to get rid of the
laying in bed under the blanket studying is not more idea of the right thing to
And then let's just come in and stick that down. There we go. And let's just come in now for wet paintbrush tip. Don't build me. And do this one. There we go. So we've got him on there now. And what we might just come and do, we'll remove some of the border here. Just place a little bit on the edges. And we will come and put gel medium over top of all of the rice paper at the end. Just trying to get some to like a hard edge type thing. So then let's just, and so that we use up the rest of our rice paper. There we go, and then let's come in here. And then let's just come and do that. And that's just so that we make sure there's no air pockets in our rice paper. And it's nice and flat. Look at that. All stuck down very nicely. Woo! And now let's come in and do the next bit, the painting bit. So then we can add our flowers and glitter on top. I did forget to add the glitter from last week's page as well. I realized that after I'd finished the live, I was like, oh, the glitter. So I will definitely make sure to add glitter this week because glitter is important. And I do think this is turning out to be a glittery page. So let's come in and put out our colours. We're going to put out these three first and we'll come in with the pink with the modelling paste. Ooh. The tube needed to do a burp at the end. We'll come in with the pink and modelling paste after we do the base coat. So let's go orange, yellow, and pastel pink. Well, no, metallic pink. Right. And what I'm going to do is, and this is kind of like a flat brush with a round tip. I'm just going to come in and do splotches. And just splotch the colour on this space here and over a little bit on the rice paper as well. This is just going to help us to kind of like recreate the splotchiness in the rice paper. Really get it to blend a little bit. And if you don't like where it's particularly sitting, you can just come and spritz it. And I'll drop down. My spritzer was used for a cat the other day. So I wanted to show you. We'll make it run a teensy bit more. And if you don't like where it is, you can just blend it out nice and easily. Now this orange is fairly dark, so what I'm actually going to come do is I am going to do the best not to leave the paintbrush in there. A bit of a wet. Let it kind of submerge into the background a little bit. So that orange is quite harsh. Especially compared to the yellow. Just going to try and remove some of it. That's just by using a clean finger and going in one direction, pushing really hard on the paper. That's also because the glue is still dry, so it's creating that gloss layer while we can come in and do that. Like even here, it's a little bit difficult because it's on paper. And then, if we just grab the end of like a paintbrush and come in and actually, a bit of rice paper, stuck down. And just do like music notes, a bit of script, and then let's see. Let's just clean that paintbrush out a little bit more. We can come in and let's dry this a little bit. No, actually, let's do the modeling paste and then we'll dry it a little bit. So let's come in and grab our light modeling paste and our pink. So we're just going to put a teensy bit of pink down. Hopefully it doesn't need a burp like the orange did. There we go. Oh, hello, Tina. Sorry I didn't see your comment earlier. Okay, and then let's come in. Grab a fair amount of modeling paste because I don't want to put my palette knife back in. That might be a bit too much. There we go. Close that up so then there's no temptation. Get the lid on correctly. Okay. Okay. And just come on in here now and just with the modeling paste, and will give us a little bit more body. come in and do some more isolated bits. Forgetting that it's wet. Very wet because it's winter and it's cold. Don't know how I could forget that. I'm wearing a jumper. Like, my gosh. Just kind of doing palette tip strokes. Looks a bit messy currently. That's okay. And then go. And now just come in and add some of this metallic pink in a bit more because I feel like we lost it a little bit. Let's get it in and blend it. Really highlighting where that piano is and making it kind of the hero of the piece. And then, let's see. Let's come in
Did you give it 2 cupcakes?
with a bit of yellow on a small paintbrush.
Oh, what are these? They're your size.
My size.
Yeah. I really don't know how those are Chanel college football socks. Oh, here we go. Lucky socks.
Are these Chanel college sports socks?
No, the green and white ones are your heritage socks.
What's a heritage sock?
When you played football.
Okay, and I just
They're the old
come
money's
in.
colours.
Yeah, the crabs. Mud crabs.
I don't know why
Here
the
we
mud crabs
go.
were green and white and the school was the mud crabs and they were red and black. How are we going?
I think we're going alright. It's very wet because I forgot that it's cold.
How can you forget it's going to be 7 here in the morning?
I know. I chickened out on going for a pool swim this morning. I, Naomi-Jon Redshaw, got up at 5. Considered getting out for my dinner cover. Stuck one leg out and went, I'm good, thank you. See you at 6. Which
Yes,
turned
it
out to
could be
be.
7 or less in the morning, between 6:30 and 7.
I wish to live in denial. It's going to be 25 tomorrow in Gladstone.
Yep, heat wave.
Unexpected.
Yep. Right.
Go. So we're just coming in and we're doing we're just making ovals with our paintbrush. I'm doing 4 together at one point. Just to make flowers, because let's be honest, I'm a flower person.
It doesn't resize that way.
And then okay, where we are. Go. I've picked up a little bit of orange on my paintbrush. I'm just putting orange flowers in the yellow section. Oh, I think that's starting to look pretty nice. Making a bit of a meadow around our piano. I do think we need some flicking. What do we all think? Flicking, yes or no? Hands up those in the subtitles. That's not me. I'm not frustrated at this point. I'm actually very happy.
No, this is driving me nuts. Oh.
Okay, and then on night shift. No, thank you, Nikki. You can, yeah, that's there we go. And then
Almost done? Already?
what?
Oh, flowers are nowhere near dry.
Oh.
Some of them are glued to my iPad.
We're not almost done, although I'm a bit worried about the flowers now. This might be a 2-part class.
I don't know if you need these.
I know, that's what I'm worried about.
I don't think you need these.
We might only need the rice paper. I don't even think we need the color cuts.
No, I just think yeah.
I just think we need flicks.
Yeah.
And then some script writing here, maybe.
Yeah. You don't need much at all because that's beautiful on its own.
I think we can forget about the flowers. We'll use them next week. Don't worry. Boho will be next week. But, yeah. Oopsies.
Oopsie.
Not intended. Flick away. I agree. Diane, let's do some flicking after I add some more pink.
Have I made this live yet? Probably not.
The piano rice paper? I don't know. I don't think we're going to need a mixed media bundle. We're just going to need a rice paper.
We haven't laid live on the links.
We'll edit them afterwards. I had to do that a couple of times in the last few weeks.
Mary, let me just tell you.
Rice paper is live.
Rice paper is right. It's beautiful, isn't it? Imagine a clarinet one.
Oh, Sammy, you are pink crazy.
I am pink mad, aren't I?
You are crazy for pink.
I love the color pink. Let's do some white flicks and then we'll do some darker flicks. But I do think we need to dry it because it's currently all wet, and when we flick, it's just gonna like go into that wetness.
Smudge.
Yeah, it's gonna smudge. Thank you, Amelia, for your description. Yeah, let's just dry this real quick.
What are you meant to be doing?
She's meant to be saying goodnight.
Yes.
She's supposed to be going to bed.
No,
And now you've sent her away to do something and you won't see her for another 5 minutes. Oh my god.
You said I wouldn't be back in another 5 minutes, mate.
You only came back to prove me wrong. It doesn't count.
I would come back anyway.
Okay, here we go. Let's just get some white out of the very small tube we've got here. And let's come in the wet fan brush. Bit of white on there. And what we might just do, because my water is really orange, I'm just going to wet my paintbrush with mister. Just come in and do that one. And then come in with a little bit more water. Just we try and get it so then it's like coming out of the flowers. And then just come in with that bit of white. Our finger. And just add it in now as some white flowers. Like the yellow ones.
Nice rice papers.
Where? Oh, they're not rice papers, no.
What are they?
They're digital papers for junk journaling, card making, and scrapbooking.
What
And
is
then,
Well, it means that people get the file and then they print it at home.
can you say goodnight, Mealy?
Good night, everybody. Oh, it's
Give-
AR. That's my one.
And give.
No,
No wonder.
that's Elisa Redshaw.
Ah.
And let's give Mum a kiss goodnight.
And a hug. Oh, pretty cool.
Come on, go and go to bed. It's 7:51.
Go and get Molly to tuck you in.
I'll dob on you. I'll tell Dad.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I
You're
will.
trying to tell Dad.
Let me just text him.
No, don't you dare. Besides, your phone's filming this thing.
Mum, can I borrow your
Go.
phone?
Now.
No.
She has no idea my abilities.
No, it is time to put me into bed.
She says it's like the most important thing he's done all day. Not like he took an exam or anything today.
No.
You know.
I've been writing a religion assignment and everything else.
The most important thing is putting her to bed. Right, there we go. So we've got a few white flowers now. And let's just come in with some, I'm thinking brown.
How much do you reckon a colour cuts in a month club would cost?
I don't know. Got no idea. Alright, let's just, before we put the dark flicks in, I do want to come and do some highlights. So I'm just grabbing my paint palette in this darkish blue here. And I'm just going to come and add
9401.
some,
Actually, let's send it overseas.
do that. Hold on, where's this color code, the month pack going?
New Zealand.
Oh, well, I was never going to guess the postage rate for that.
No. I was trying to work out how much it's going to weigh.
It will vary.
Yeah.
Grab 5 sheets of paper and weigh them.
Yeah.
Add
Like
them,
I've got scales attached to my arm.
Yep. Come on, Mum, just whip them out. We all know you've got them there. Are you from Stepford?
Hmm?
You know that movie we were watching? With Glenn Close in it, and it's called Stepford Wives or something? And all the women are robots?
Mm-hmm.
That was the reference.
Oh, if I clicked on the go overseas, why is it showing me? New Zealand.
I wish I could answer that one for you, Mum, but I can't. I did think this was going to work, but it's turned out to be a bit of a monster, so we're just going to come in and
It's not going to cost that much.
recolor the area. Just slightly. Oh, look at that. Nearly all fixed. Right.
1850.
And to make this look normal, we're just going to come in and put a little bit of this blue from my finger, because I'm just putting my finger in the wet watercolor palette bit there. Okay, and then look at that. And I do think we just need one little small bit of this color. Not so dark. Bit lighter there. Bit lighter here. Right, there we go. So it's just like coming and doing the paneling on the wall behind the piano. And then just come in and submerging a bit more of that wall there. And that bit's dry. Just continuing to add to the mess we have here next to the piano. Nothing like a bit of, you know, this and that.
Yeah, Dad's got to go to the post office tomorrow and check out how much it is to send a Colour Cuts the Month club to New Zealand.
Do you want to write that down somewhere? Because I'm not going to remember to remind him. And I don't know if he will.
Oh, I'm going to set an event in the calendar.
Yeah, it's actually probably a smart idea. Right, so we've got that so far, and now we need to come and do the dark flicks. And I do think we need to dry it again. Just real quickly. And I think we're going to do the dark flicks in a brown, just to match our piano. Sounds good. Or at least before Dad has to go to the doctor's. Grandma.
Grandma Day.
Well, it might be a grandma day for Dad, but it's going to be a kit packing day for me. Looking forward to it. Get lots of videos from me tomorrow. Because we're going to be packing kits.
Mandarin will have to download all
Alright, here we go. Let's just come in, and I've used a high flow, but you can just use a regular paint. Just will need a little bit more water than what I do for this one. I'm going to come and do it nice and close, so then we get lots of little flicks.
You know it's cold because the mandarins taste yummy.
I suppose. Grateful for the cold. We have beautiful mandarins this year.
What's that?
Grateful for the cold. We have beautiful mandarins this year.
Beautiful mandarins because it's damn cold.
Oh, did I tell you, Mum? I was reading a gardening book at cold. So I didn't want to go to my locker to grab out my actual textbook I'm supposed to be reading before uni. So reading the books provided in the lunchroom. There was either a horror one or a book about gardening. Did you know that mandarins are best after the first frost to be picked? Didn't know that beforehand. Don't think that's going to happen here.
We had frost a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it was the year that I moved back, and the weekend that we moved back, it was colder here than what it was in Brisbane.
Yeah, I know, but we were in Brisbane. Yeah, but our mandarin crop is done by then. By July.
That's because we eat them all. Right, so let's just come in.
They'd be rotten by then if we didn't eat them.
Oh, good point. And do a bit of smudging again on the edge. And we're just coming in and getting it so it's at that point where it looks like it's really nicely framed. And because this brown is a little bit different to the brown in the piano, because I don't have the exact brown, and It's after 7. I'm not going to try and match it. Well, it would take a very long time, and the brown that everyone has in their stash works perfectly, because what you can do is you can just come in with a lot of water on your paintbrush and do a bit of like a glaze. And that's where you just come in and you apply your brown to certain parts
The dishwasher still needs to be done.
of the rice paper. Like that. And then, so close.
That's 8 pages done.
Actually, I think we're really close. So we're just coming in now. Do this
Don't
bit.
put your head in the way.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. I accidentally did that a few classes back when my iPad was frozen and didn't realise. So 50% of the classes you're looking at my grades.
Nothing wrong with greys.
Pardon?
Nothing wrong with greys.
Nah. They give you an iridescent look. My hair looks very glittery. It's amazing. Oops, sorry. Just coming in and applying some of that blue to this area here. Okay, and then I do think we definitely just need a bit more here. Yep, okay, and then let's come in. And just right.
Oh, one page.
Some fakey script. My favourite type of script, would you believe? And then I do think we're nearly done. Just need a little bit more. So let me just dry this. And then just come in. Without getting your hand in any of the flicks. Oh, use a pen that works first. I have a working pen.
Even better.
I promise I'm doing it on dry paint.
That's better pen.
Which you should take me at my word for that one about the dry paint.
Mine's mummy, not dummy.
Okay, let's just come in. Apply that one. Oh dear. Stuck my hand in something.
Pencil's gone missing again.
I had to write on a coloured pencil at the council meeting today because that's all I had on me.
Because your pencil's gone missing again.
My pen, yeah, the pen that Dad borrowed. That I originally commandeered from my older brother. Maybe without his consent. It had a good home.
Yep.
Well used. It was an excellent pen. Unfortunately, I lent it. And now I shall not see it for several years. And Milton will probably be the one to find it. And then I will be in trouble. Here we go. Nearly done. These lines you won't be able to see from far away, but they're very important when you're looking up close. Well, at least to me they are. There we go. And we did do that all on drum tape. Oh, look at that. Come on. So there we have it. So let me just show you where we drew those lines. There's some there. A few there. A few up there. And a few over there. So it just adds to the texture. I do think it's definitely done. It was only a rice paper and paint. In the end, I did have a whole plan to use color cuts and vellum and make flower clusters, but it looks so beautiful without it. So I think we're done, to tell you the truth. We are going to use the flowers next week. Don't worry about that. I will sit them on my desk until next week, because we went to all that trouble in the beginning of class. And yeah, but look at that. I'm really happy with that. I hope you guys are too. I hope you're enjoying the new rice papers and how they're not just patterns, how they come with the collage items on them already. So then you guys don't have to do that step, because I understand that some of you don't particularly like or find it difficult to do that step because it gets so wet very quickly, and then you've got to go and have like a cookie break when you just want to craft and paint even more. Get that. Do it all the time. So yeah, just having collage papers that have like pianos on them, and last week was 2 scenes. Yeah, so hope you're enjoying it, but thank you all for watching. And yeah, we'll see you throughout the week. We have a class on tomorrow morning in our June group using a tranquility kit. And then we have a talk tomorrow night about our new Let's talk about our new subscription, which is the Color Cuts of the Month Club. It's going to be wrapped completely differently from the chippy cuts, so you'll be great.
It's going to be as environmentally friendly as we can possibly
make
it.
Racking my brain for a word, but didn't come. Love it. Thanks, Diane, so much. I love that. Sometimes I get that as well. I'll be sitting there typing out a blog post for one of the pages Mum's done, and I'll be sitting there going, I have a word for it. I know what it is. I cannot figure it out what it is, though. It's like a blur. But thank you all for watching, and like I said, we'll see you on plenty of the videos throughout the week. We also have a Fun Night Live and a weekly roundup. And Wednesday night, and this weekend is our cyber crop. It is family themed.
And it's a family theme, and we will be releasing our first digital paper kit this week.
And I don't know what that means.
It's digital paper you download.
Okay.
When I can get it all to work properly. It's just...
That's what Mum's humming and hurrying about over the border. We have a border. It's not strictly followed, though.
It's invisible.
It's invisible. But, yeah. Thank you all for coming, and we shall see you throughout the week. Have a great week, everyone. Bye.
Bye.